Hey guys, here's my Remington No. 4 takedown rolling block single shot 22 that I'm currently refurbishing. I've already started polishing all the pieces up and stuff, and I've done a little bit of work on the stock already, but it's got a ways to go. If you've seen the before pictures, you'll see how much difference it's already seen. Kind of just to give you an idea, there's a bunch of pitting in the receiver here that you can see that I'm trying to polish out as much as possible anyways. Here this side's getting there, but it still has some work too. It's a pretty challenging job because you don't want to take off too much material since you have all the screws and the pins going through. I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with this. I might just try to polish her a little bit more and then blue her from there. So I am going to re-blue the parts as best as possible. Here you have all the pieces. You have the rolling block and the hammer. You have your butt plate. Again, the butt plate I think I'm going to go a little bit harder on. I might even use a draw file to pull a little bit of this stuff off, and then polish that up as well. The barrel's been the baby so far though. This was in pretty rough shape, especially around the back here. You can see the pitting on this side that I'm really working on, trying to clean her up. But she's coming along as well, as you can see there. Maybe you can't, but there you go, Remington 22 short long or long rifle. So yeah, right now I've been using this circa 1850 here furniture stripper to strip the stock. This was looking pretty rough in the beginning and it has some dents in it and stuff. So right now I'm just going to try stripping it down a little bit more. I'm going to look into how I can get this oil out there. So yeah, I'm just going to throw another coat on of the circa 1850 and I'm going to apply it pretty liberally right now so I can try to get it as clean as possible here. So just bear with me while I clean up a bit. Keeping oil on all these parts, by the way, just so they don't rust anymore. Spraying them with my Remington oil here. It's pretty common. Removing all these pins and screws was a little bit of a challenge. What I did is and I'll show some pictures as well in the video, but I laid pretty much the whole receiver barrel assembly in some Evapor rust just to get rid of all the rust. And it worked amazingly. Like, this was covered in rust, so the fact that it's looking like it is pretty awesome. And again, take a look at the photos if you don't believe that. Let's move it all this to the side. Put the barrel over here. Alright, so I'll just remove this because I've already have a dirty one there. So yeah, we're just going to apply the circa 1850, but again, I'm going to wear some gloves here because this stuff's not the best. So I originally bought this small 250 milliliters and I was like, oh, that'll be enough, but clearly it's not, so I went back and bought a liter. Because you have to apply this stuff, again, quite liberally, so let's get going. Quit wasting time. I'll use the rest of this can for now, and if I need to use the other one, I'll open it up. So, I've been applying it just with a basic brush here. Seems to work. Soak it right up. I'm going to really work on the dark spots, so oops. Stuff gets pretty slippery. Hopefully I'm not spilling it everywhere. But really get her in here. especially where my fingers are. Let's just let that one sit a little bit if we can. I'll just lay it around. Not a big deal. A little bit more. Alright, let's work on the front receiver again. A little bit of oil there. Hopefully this helps pull that out a little bit. But I'll look into what I can to get that out. Stock's going to take a little bit of time. The whole rifle's going to take a bunch of time actually. It's not a quick process and you have to be really patient when you're doing a refurbishment like this. Don't really need to get the inside, but heck, why not? Just soak it right up. Use the rest of it here. Really get the ends in the dark spots. I'll see how this works. So what this will do is it'll kind of dry out, but it'll bubble up, and then you can come back and just wipe it off. See how that works, and then I'll apply another coat probably. So give that about 45 minutes or so. Let that sit around, and yeah, we'll just see how that goes. So, show you then. Alright.